Hello everybody, I am here today to talk to you about Legacy of a Corrupted Mind, a tribute to Edgar Allan Poe, as well as give a little bit of an intro to me as an author as part of this project. This project was a role-playing novel, meaning a bunch of authors got together, had one character that they were playing and portraying, and we all interacted together. This was an incredibly fun project to do, not just because of my love for Poe, but also because of the fact that it combined my love for acting and character development and portraying a character, as well as my love of writing. Now, as I said, I am a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe. He means a lot to me. I have been reading his stuff since I was very young, and my writing is heavily influenced by Edgar Allan Poe, particularly my poetry. Poe just has always spoke to me. I've always had an affinity for the macabre and the dark and the scary. And the reality is because I find a lot of beauty within these things, and I love the contrast of emotions and how deep emotions get when presented with situations that are darker or scarier or mysterious. Poe has been someone that has gotten me through a lot of dark times of my own and has taught me to remember to keep hoping and to keep looking for the things that are good, that even though we have all this pain in our lives, and life is oftentimes pain, it's still also beautiful. And without that pain, as cliche as it sounds, without that pain, we wouldn't have the soaring heights of love and happiness that we write about and sing about and live for. So I have been asked to give an introduction about myself as well. So I am JC Coy. My pen name is Coy Garfield. I have been writing for quite a while. I am 29 years old, almost 30, and I've been telling stories my whole life. So much so that I used to get in trouble for it, and definitely had to learn when it's appropriate to tell stories and when it's not appropriate to tell stories. My first novel that I finished writing was when I was 23 years old, and I would say from then on is when my writing career got more serious and more something that I began to focus more on. Something else that I think is important to note about me is that I am an LGBTQ author. I am bisexual, pansexual, and I am a non-binary trans man. I have been on testosterone now for 4 months, and the fact that I'm an LGBTQ writer shows up in my writing and will continue to do so even more as I go forward in my career. And I think that that is something that is very important, because we don't have enough literature for people that are in the LGBTQ community, as well as for people who are not, to see that a lot of us are just like the rest of you. We just love a little bit differently.